Well, it's time for me to get a new driver's license. So I'm going to drive up to Montpelier and go to the DMV and get a new driver's license. We got to go up there now because they're changing the procedure on the driver's license. So you got to appear in person and supply all of the paperwork and blah, 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 blah. Anyway, so we'll take a little ride up to Montpelier and I'll take you along, and then I'm going to do this vlog on the iPad again so I can kind of practice doing that, because the idea is when I go back to the Philippines next time, I'd like to just take the iPad instead of the big MacBook, just to save a little weight. So I got to practice doing that and see if it's going to work. Anyway, enough blah, 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 blah. And so off we go. Okay, here we go. Oh, I probably can't play the radio because the copyright police will get after me. That's all right. I can get by without the radio. All right, so here we go up to 7. What am I saying? Route 7, Route 5. That was the Martin Farm on the left there. Pretty little place. He sold his herd. He still grows corn and I think hay. Sells it probably mostly. Now I want to take a left turn, but it's looking like I'm not gonna be able to use the left turn lane to do that. Spot's fun on a motorcycle. Okay, I don't know, I got switched over to some other means of taking pictures. I don't know if it was a time lapse or what it was doing. Anyway, this is West Topsom. So I just stopped here to adjust the camera. This is it. Probably a good thing I stopped, because if I didn't, you might have missed it. Well, that was beautiful downtown West Topsom. I assume the town itself extends out here a ways. And we're coming up to the end of 25, and we get on 302. It's going to take us eventually into Barrie in 11 miles. And then from there, just so, well, I could go in either way, but I'm gonna pop on the interstate for a couple of minutes up there, and then into Montpelier and go to the DMV. So now we're on Route 302, we'll be going through Orange and then Barrie. So here's the bustling metropolis of Orange. distance there you can see, well, maybe you can see there's a good-sized mountain out there, hill. That's Mount Mansfield. I'm pretty sure, yeah, it'd be Mount Mansfield you can see. That's the tallest in Vermont. Our mountains aren't real tall compared to out west. That's because they're older. They've been worn down. Kind of like my teeth. I don't know if you can see them ledges up there. Those are granite quarries. Of course, our neighbor, New Hampshire, is a granite state. We're the Green Mountain State, but we got granite here, mostly in this area around Barrie. That's where they quarried it for hundreds of years. Coming into Barrie. That brick building there used to be a hospital, and now it's a municipal building. Matter of fact, I think the one on the left here was part of it. Was probably the original hospital, and then they built that. Now the hospital's up on the hill, sort of on the outskirts of town. You look, where is he? There he is. Over on the left, you'll see a granite sculpture. Back in the day, well, even now there's some, but back in the day they had a lot of awful talented sculptors here working granite. Let's see, I don't know if you can see him or not, but well, yeah, he's figured kneeling, and he's got a sword out in front of him. As we go up a little bit further, you'll see him, but he's on well, he's on the left. There he is on your left. Oh, this is beautiful downtown Barrie, which you can see is a little bigger than East Topsom, and even bigger than Orange. Yeah. Matter of fact, I think this is I'm pretty sure this is a city. One of our, what do we got? 8 cities in Vermont. And it has nothing to do with population. It has to do with the type of government they have. Route 2, we could go straight and go right up, right into Montpelier that way, but I want to kind of come in from the other side, so we're going up the interstate and come down in that way. Oh, there's another sculpture over on the right side. That's sort of a monument to all of the granite workers that sort of made Barrie what it used to be. It's not a bad little place now, but made it what it used to be. So this is called Route 62, and it'll take us up to the interstate. Montpelier is the next town over, but like I say, I want to come in from the other side. That's the hospital in Barrie now, right up here. So, coming up on the entrance to the interstate, headed north, and as you can probably see by the sign, this will take us to Montpelier. Another, I don't know, 45 minutes or so will take us up to Burlington, which is Vermont's largest city, with Population, I'm not sure, well over 36,000. Give it a shot and see if we can get a parking space near the DMV. Sometimes they're there. If not, I'll come back and actually what I might do, I think I can park in here. And walk. I don't mind walking. I don't see anything. It tells me I can't park here.